Joe Presko pitched for the Cardinals at a time when the Dodgers dominated the National League, and he contributed to their "Boys of Summer" lore. Presko, who died Feb. 5, 2019, at 90, was with the Cardinals from 1951 to 54, a period when the Dodgers won 2 National League pennants and twice finished in second place. Those Dodgers teams were immortalized in the Roger Kahn book The Boys of Summer, and featured players such as Roy Campanella, Gil Hodges, Wee Reese, Jackie Robinson and Duke Snide. Presko was 24-36 with a 4.70 ERA in his 4 seasons with St. Louis, but those numbers look better when excluding his performances against the Dodgers. Presko was 2-11 with a 6.33 ERA versus the Dodgers and 22-25 against the rest of the National League. Big talent Presko, a 5'9" right-hander with a boyish appearance, didn't play organized baseball until his senior year in high school in Kansas City, Missouri, according to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Because he threw hard, he got the attention of Yankees scout Bill Essick, who concluded Presko was too small to play professional baseball. After graduating high school, Presko was playing for a drugstore team in Kansas City when the Cardinals got a tip to give him a look, the Sporting News reported. Scout Ron Mar liked what he saw and signed him. Presko rapidly rose through the Cardinals' minor league system, producing win totals of 16 in 1948, 14 in 1949 and 16 again in 1950. Cardinals manager Marty Marion kept him with the big league club after spring training in 1951. "He has a fastball, the breeze is right by you if you guess it's a curve," said Marion. "He throws everything with the same motion, seemingly the same speed." On May 3, 1951, Presko got a win in his major league debut with 4 innings of one-hit relief against the defending National League champion Phillies. Presko yielded a solo home run to the second batter he faced, Eddie Pellegrini, and retired the next 11 in a row. Box score referring to him as Little Joe, the Post-Dispatch reported Presko won the admiration of his teammates. In his second Cardinals appearance, Presko got a save with 2 scoreless innings against the Dodgers. Box score hot streak Marion moved Presko into the starting rotation, and after losses to the Giants and Reds on the road, he made his first appearance before the home crowd in St. Louis on May 17, 1951, in a start against the Phillies. Described by Bob Brogue of the Post-Dispatch as looking more like a bat boy than a major league pitcher, Presko outdueled Phillies ace Robin Robertson, pitched a complete game in a 2-1 Cardinals victory. "He throws as hard as any little man I ever saw underscore and just by flicking his wrist," said Cardinals pitcher Harry Breckin. Said Cardinals catcher Del Rice, "It was a pleasure catching him. His fastball is sneaky because he throws with such an easy motion. He's got good control and he works with you as you move your target, hitting your glove outside or inside, high or low, and comes side-armed whenever you give him the sign." Box score Presko won 5 consecutive decisions between May 17 and June 8 for the 1951 Cardinals. Brogue, who began referring to the baby-faced rookie as Baby Joe, declared him the nicest gift from the Cardinals farm system since Red Schoendienst came up 6 years ago. Presko's winning streak ended on June 14, 1951, when Hodges hit a 2-run home run with 2 outs in the 9th, lifting the Dodgers to a 2-1 victory. Box score Hodges would remain a nemesis, hitting 4 home runs against Presko in his career. Arm ailment. In late June 1951, Presko developed a sore arm, and a month later it was discovered he'd torn tendons in the right shoulder. He sat out the last 2 months, finishing the season at 7-4 with a 3.45 ERA. Presko returned to the Cardinals in 1952 and achieved one of his career highlights on June 10 when he pitched a 10-inning shutout against the Dodgers at St. Louis. After Presko retired the Dodgers in the top of the 10th, he felt a twinge in his right shoulder and was told by player-manager Eddie Stanky he was done for the night. When Stanky batted for Presko to lead off the bottom of the 10th, he was booed. Everyone knows there's nothing I like better than winning, but I just couldn't take a chance of hurting Joe Presko, Stanky said. I took him out because of his shoulder. He's had his arm hurt once before and I don't want it to happen again. After Stanky grounded out, Solly Hemis was hit by a pitch from Chris Van Cuyk and Shane Dienst followed with a game-winning triple, enabling Presko to earn the win. Box score: Presko lost 6 of his last 7 decisions in 1952 and finished at 7-10 with a 4.05 ERA. He was 6-13 in 1953 and 4-9 in 1954. One of the highlights of his final street Louis season in 1954 was a win versus the Dodgers with a scoreless inning of relief on April 28. Box score: after spending 1955 with the Cardinals farm club at Omaha, Presko was taken by the Tigers in the Rule 5 draft of unprotected players. He pitched briefly for the Tigers in 1957 and 1958.